Hi, this is Della from The Beauty of Play, and we're going to make quilled hearts today. So I'm going to start out by showing you a quill kit that I purchased on Amazon, and I'll leave you the link for that. It comes with a quiller, scissors, this glue piece, lots of paper, which we're going to need, and a little pad here that helps you with sizing and pinning, and then a pair of forceps. Okay, and we're going to get started. I'm going to look for red and pinks. I'll set this aside. I like to keep my glue upside down, so I'm going to put that in this cup so that the glue is always accessible. And I'm going to choose a few colors here. Open these up. So I'm going to start out by making several little quills to fill our heart, and then I'm going to make the frame later. So I do this by doing either two things. I usually do a series of halves. You can do whatever lengths that you want. And I'm going to show you a couple different quills. So what you want to do here, I'm going to move this closer to me, is you slip the paper in between, and then we're going to take it to the end and twirl it like that. To make the little curlicues that go the opposite directions, you quill one side in one direction and quill the other side in the other direction. And you can take them out and they make these little curlicues. You can widen them out if you want, or leave them curled in. But we're going to make a few of these to fill our heart. So there's one right here. And I'm going to show you that again. So place the paper in that little groove, bring it to the end, and then curl it, twist it upon itself in one direction. And then release it and go to the other one. And we're going to do this one in the opposite direction, like this. It leaves a nice tight curl. If you want a looser one, you can just roll out a little bit like that, but you can basically use this to untwist it slightly. Okay, and to do hearts, there are a couple ways to do hearts. You want to fold your piece of paper in half. We're going to quill both sides towards the inside. So we place it in the slot, bring it to the end. And quill towards the center on this side, all the way to the end. And then I'm going to pinch that a little bit. And then I'm going to bring this quill to the inside here, bring it to the end, and quill it all the way down again. And then I'm going to just adjust this here by opening it up enough that it's even. and it gives me this beautiful little heart with circles at the top. The other kind of heart that I'm going to show you is one more like this one. And this one we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to pinch each of the circles at the tip. So putting the paper in, quilling this side down to the center. Okay, and this time I am going to pinch that just on one side so that there's a point on this side and it's rounded on the opposite side. And now I'm going to quill that other side, trying not to slip the paper off. Quill it to the center. I'm going to have another circle and I'm going to pinch. I'm trying not to mess my other side up. I'm going to pinch that side and bring those together. And I'm going to need a little bit of glue to hold that. So just a tiny bit of glue here does it, and you can pinch that edge again and shape it, and it's going to give you this tiny little heart right there. So these are the different designs that we're going to do. These are the little hearts and curly cues that are going inside a circle. So take a few minutes and make several of these. Okay, from here we're going to make the outside. So I'm going to half this pink sheet of paper that I've made, and I'm going to make the frame that our heart, our little curly cues and hearts are going to go in. So I'm folding this in half, and I'm going to try to shape that by taking those to the outside and bringing these two edges together like this. Like that. And this is where the board may come in handy. I'm going to glue this tip together here. You can do this a couple ways. This tip can be your bottom, and it can also be your top. And I'm going to show you how to do that the second way. And I'm going to use my board here. It comes with these little pins, and I can shape my heart with these little pins. Like that. Okay, the other way that you can do is fold your paper in half. And this can be the bottom of your heart. You can, this is gotten a little crumpled. I'm going to straighten those out by just running my fingers, running them through my fingers. You can take these two and glue them together. So take the insides this way, bring them together, and glue those like that. That is the second way you can do the heart. Other way works, I'm going to use this one. And what we're going to do is take these little pieces that we made, and we're going to fill in our heart. So I'm going to take and dab a little glue here and a little glue here. We just need tiny amounts on the places that are going to touch my edge over here, and glue them together. I'm going to just take some time and fill in my heart and try to keep the shape that I want with my heart. Once I get the pieces in, the shape will hold a little better. So, I don't know, maybe we want to put a curly Q over here, so I need to put glue on those two edges that are going to touch. You just need a tiny bit of glue. Oops. And glue this over here. Right here. And right there. And I can see that this piece of glue here is not sticking, so I'm going to put a little piece of glue right here for this edge to keep that there. And just continue filling in hearts. I think I'll put one here. Okay, I'm at the end, and you can see how things are shaping up. I'm just filling in. I might be able to fit all of these in here. I'm going to put some along the edge here. My little dispenser stopped working, so I have a pile of glue. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Right there it is. And I'm just using the tip of a bamboo skewer to place it in there. I'm going to take, whoops, some of these needles off because my shape is pretty much staying now. And I'm going to put a few more pieces in here. Like that one fits right there. And then I can take the skewer like this and go in between the pieces, put little bits of glue where those are going to touch. Like that. And I have 3 tiny ones left. I think they are going to fit pretty well. I'll put this one here, and then I'm going to put this last red one maybe there. Yeah, I think I'll do that last red one there, and I might make a little white one. I'm going to make one more tiny white one to fill this space right here. I'm going to just fit this in here and put a little glue on the edges here so that it will stay where I want it to stay. Let's see, touches there. I'll put another right here. And then that is our little heart. Isn't that beautiful?